Chris Boswell to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Southern California. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run over center with Williams. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready. They're going to go. It's Stafford. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
The master of play action, Rodgers. This one caught just past the pylon. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
Steelers will line up for the 2.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game.
Rams, nothing.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Set. Waiting. Man in motion is Smith. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Gain of a yard.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 9. Lady. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he's not going to get there. Stopped short, and they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll go with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's another run here for Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 3rd and 7.
Ready. Double right. Get it, 20.
Parkinson in motion. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 11-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Play action now with Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 47 yards. 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
He was taken
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
at the 10-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Warren. A short game down to the 7. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. Throwing, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down, Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is T.J. Watt getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drop. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
On the stop. A loss of a yard.
On play action, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Moving to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so That's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Set. Moving hot.
On the carry, it's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down at the 41.
It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We go set. Set.
On play action, it's Stafford. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Man in motion is Smith.
Moving hot.
He'll try the right side with Williams. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now.
40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And a Rams
Down at the
first
12.
down.
It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and
2nd and a yard.
Set. Ready hot.
They'll try to run it with Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the
He'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That stop made by Byron Young.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's into the end zone yet again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. 2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Rams 8.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Corum. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back at the 22-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Stafford. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Into space at the 45. And he'll be taken down. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. We're waiting.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 9 on the
T.J. Watt in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Throwing, Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. First down for Aaron. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's 2nd down.
Rodgers now. That's taken in left side by Smith. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
But it's 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And the Steeler first down.
Again, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 24 yards. That's a Steeler first down. Here's Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Rams' 19-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The master of play action, Rodgers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Now Rodgers on fourth down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Working out of the gun, Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Don't get put in that blender, hold